Good evening. A freak rain event dumped more than half a month's worth of rain over Adelaide in just hours, causing commuter chaos and flash flooding across the suburbs. Let's go live to Gertie Sperling with the details. Gertie, it caught everyone by surprise.
Rosanna, showers were definitely forecast, but even the Weather Bureau was caught off guard by the intensity of this weather system. Almost 40 millimetres has fallen in the city since midnight, and as you said, more rain is on the way too. And it really was that thunderstorm activity driving those really heavy falls today. The rain coming down sideways at times, making the morning commute a nightmare for some. At Kidman Park, this cul-de-sac looked more like a dam, while in North Adelaide, gutters couldn't keep up, the water pooling inside the Piccadilly Cinema. And at Paralawi, a large tree came crashing down. The wet and wild weather catching walkers off guard.
Yeah, we got caught in the rain. We just got absolutely rained on. Yeah, soaked.
Thousands of lightning strikes delayed nearly 20 morning flights, with one Virgin departure to Sydney cancelled. Travellers are warned there could still be residual delays, and damaging winds are still forecast this evening across the Mount Lofty ranges, KI, the Eyre and York peninsulas too, with more rain forecast tomorrow. Rosanna.
All right, thank you, Gertie. And peak hour commuters are dealing with weather-related problems as we go to air. Kimberly Pratt's on War Memorial Drive for us, where, Kim, a giant tree has fallen onto the road.
That's right, Rosanna. The City Council has blocked the road to all traffic as crews work to remove that massive tree which fell earlier this afternoon near North Adelaide Railway Station. There have also been delays for commuters heading home to the northeastern suburbs, with services on the Oban out of action after an elderly driver mistakenly drove his Ford Focus onto the up track at Gilberton despite all the signs and warnings. A tow truck had to be brought in to clear the track. Buses heading into town are okay. And there have been lengthy delays for those travelling home to the hills after a vehicle caught fire on the up track of the southeastern freeway. So a trying afternoon for commuters. Rosanna.
Thank you, Kim. SA Police have made the rare move of releasing body-worn camera vision of a young hoon's stupid road stunt. The unlicensed teen riding an illegal e-motorbike performed a wheelie right in front of them, seconds before crashing.
On one knee and one wheel.
Woo! Wow.
A teen on an illegal e-motorbike hones past a police patrol and ambulance crew responding to a crash and causes one of his own.
Motorcyclist, big car, motorcyclist doing mono, highest speed impact.
The impact flinging him 20 metres, leaving him barefoot on the bitumen.
Oh, my legs can't.
Is it?
No, my legs. I just need some help, man.
Okay, the ambulance are here.
Hey, mate.
The incident happened at Ranella on Friday. In a rare move, police have released body-worn camera vision of it.
I think the vision speaks for itself. The behaviour was disgraceful.
The 16-year-old boy is now facing a raft of traffic offences, including speeding past an emergency vehicle, riding dangerously, unregistered, uninsured and unlicensed. This
deliberate risk-taking behaviour is exactly what's causing road trauma and casualty collisions.
His e-motorbike has been seized and he'll be hauled before a youth court magistrate. Lauren Rose, 7 News.
A driver has died after a crash in the Murraylands earlier this week. The 40-year-old from Lake Plains was rushed to hospital after crashing his ute at Brinkley early on Monday morning. Sadly, he died last night. Police are still investigating. A couple's been charged with arson following a dramatic police standoff at Bowden. Officers tried to convince the pair to come out when they allegedly set fire to a unit.
Just after 5 a.m, a lengthy standoff with police at a unit in Bowden suddenly erupts in flames.
It's quite scary that it's happened so close, you know.
Officers frantically try to put out the blaze inside a housing trust home where a couple refuse to come out. One officer trips over in the panic as other residents are evacuated.
Just smoke and all that. and then the cops banging on all doors, telling us all to get out.
It would be petrifying, especially waking up in the middle of the night, having to evacuate into amazingly inclement weather.
The drama started about an hour earlier when two people smashed front windows of the unoccupied unit and climbed inside. When police arrived, more than a dozen officers surrounded it and tried to talk the man and woman out before the fire suddenly started. Workers nearby came to the rescue with fire extinguishers. Police and firefighters finally managed to put out the blaze as two people were arrested. The 33-year-old man and 25-year-old woman are facing multiple charges, including arson. Neighbours say police know this housing trust complex well. There have been multiple suspicious fires and even a stabbing in the past.
Like a lot of places, there are good streets, there are bad streets. It's not something that's going to be fixed quickly or easily, but it is changing. The couple will front the Adelaide Magistrates Court tomorrow. Peter Caldecott, 7 News.
Gruesome details have emerged about the death of a woman whose charred remains were found in her bedroom at Aldinga Beach. Her house guest has admitted setting the fire to conceal the body, but denies murder.
Crystal Marshall's unrecognisable body was discovered lying face down on her bed in October 2023. Her housemate, Jonathan Parker, is on trial for her murder. Prosecutors say he strangled her before doing the unthinkable. He had a problem on his hands, a dead body in the front bedroom of the house. The next day, he set fire to Ms Marshall's body in order to destroy the evidence. The court heard Parker locked the bedroom door, spread petrol around the house, placed furniture in the hallway and lit 5 separate fires inside the Barracuda Crescent property. Jim Pearce said Parker had allegedly confessed to killing Crystal Marshall, telling a friend he grabbed her around the throat and squeezed, and when he let go, she fell face first onto the bed. The court heard Crystal Marshall had wanted Parker out of the house, and the issue came to a head on the day she was killed. That may have been a catalyst for her death. A post-mortem determined Crystal Marshall was dead before the fire started.
Police body cam footage played to the court shows the panic and mayhem on the day of the fire, and Parker insisting to officers that he had no idea of the whereabouts of Crystal Marshall.
Parker has pleaded not guilty to murder, but guilty of destroying human remains to pervert the course of justice. Deanna Williams, 7 News.
A crane had to be called in at Stonyfell last night when a truck laden with a shipping container smashed into a gum tree and became wedged on Penfold Road. Both the driver and passenger escaped injury. Investigations are continuing.